Hi, it's me, Denny Daniel, and I'm here with
Michelle.
And Matt.
And they came all the way from New York, and they saw the entire Museum of Interesting Things. They've been here for about a week, and digging under the place. And now they're going to open up one of these three boxes. I brought, oh my lord, the largest boxes. So one of these three, each one is going to open up a box. And I do this like a 40-second street show game, which I'm born and raised in. Remember, where a guy showed up with 3 shells. He had a quarter under one of those shells, and he would mix them up, and you had to guess which one had the quarter, and you'd win something. I'm sorry. The only difference here is I don't have 3 shells. There isn't a quarter under any of my boxes, and you win nothing. So ethically, it's exactly like a 3-card Monty or a shell game in New York. But the similarity is this: I am going to mix up the boxes. So this is me mixing up the boxes. Are you guys confused?
Very.
Good, because otherwise I'd have to do this all day long. Okay, good. So let me get the boxes back over here, and I go like that, and then okay. So pick a box to open, any box.
You pick.
I'll take the little guy.
The little guy over there, and then you pick your box. You both get
I want the big guy.
You want the big guy? Excellent, good. I always love when people pick the big guy. And there's your stubble, and there's yours. I would do yours from the bottom. Oh, no, you're okay cutting over there, because I still have the label.
From Herman Munster.
No, now I'm going to get nasty emails from the Addams family and the Munsters again. Does it have his social security number or bank account number on it?
You know what? I already scraped it off. Took it for myself.
Man. Well, you know what job he had, so he didn't make a lot of money.
Ooh, you got a tough one.
I know.
You need brute strength. Whatever you do, don't cut each other. Don't cut me. Don't cut the cat. But I do have surgical tools from the Civil War I can cure you with. And a shot of whiskey and you're fine.
Yeah.
Prohibition whiskey, clearly. Let me help you a bit, because I'm used to this. Basically with this, you just have to go like that.
There we go.
Can you tell I've done this before?
All right.
Do you want to go first?
Sure. All right, let's do it.
I'll take those.
We have the Children's Discovery System.
Oh, that one arrived? That is so cool. Part of our computer show that I was telling you about.
Oh, cool.
So I have a history of computers, and this is one of the coolest items for that show. This was a Children's Discovery computer, and what I love is I got all the games for it, which is just really cool. There's like Math 1, Math, Discovery. So this is from the early 1980s. Believe it or not, it's around 1980, and they had all these great games on it. Kind of like the Commodore 64 for kids, and I'll take that away from you so it's easier.
Thank you.
So there's nothing in there. Excellent.
I don't want to scratch anything.
Oh, look how cute. I knew it was going to be small and silly. That is great. This is so cool.
Oh,
and a
card
little
too.
Christmas card from me. Well, thank you. People know I teach kids, so they get me all these cute Christmas cards and stuff, so that's sweet. But there it is.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that sweet? And the book she actually packaged separately because she forgot to put the booklet in there, but I have the instructions and everything for it. This is like a mint condition working one. So
Very
I'm really
cool.
excited for the computer. And I love how portable it is because I run a traveling museum. So this is
Right.
good. If I could do like Oklahoma, that I can fit in the car pretty easily.
Yeah.
But that is really cool. So kids would play. I love the fact that it's got this tiny screen. And that is the best part. All the computers back then always had like, there was a giant computer with
like
a tiny
very small
screen.
screen.
Yeah. If you look at our Osborne, the first luggable computer laptop, that one is also like this big, 50 pounds, and a screen this big. And I'm like, really?
All right, your turn, Perry.
Oh, looks like you got a card in there.
Oh,
maybe?
wow. This is, and you took that photography class, ironically,
Yeah.
coincidentally, and this is one of the
Oh,
early...
it's a camcorder.
Yeah, this is a very, very early one. These Zipshot cameras that were like, I'm trying to amass like the floppy disk cameras and the Zipshot, so I'm getting a floppy disk camera and all these things to add to our show. And because there's there's a museum here in New York that's been asking me to put together some sort of show for them. So we'll see what happens. I won't say the name now, but yeah, this is one of these cameras that I've just been getting. So this is great. This is my first one. The CEO over at the 3D Society used to use these things in the 80's and 90's. So I'm going to show him this and be like, wow, how cool. So this is how early people were doing this, 95.
Wow.
So cool.
These are like first adopters for these kind of things with these cool cameras that run on, like I said, zip drives. And, well, that wasn't a zip drive. I don't know what this worked on. This probably worked on floppy disks and stuff. Oh, it did PAL also. Wow, very cool. So this is the first one for that show.
Cool.
So, yeah, you got to open up cool things that are going to be stars in the
Awesome.
show someday.
Yay.
And we'll say
Very
bye to the
cool.
world. Bye, world.
Bye.